Hey folks, this is Vince with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Creeper World IXE, I think. This is a demo, so it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. I typically don't have time for demos, but I am a huge Creeper World fan. Ever since I was younger, I got addicted to the original Creeper World, and then I finally got press keys for like Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal, and then Creeper World 4, and it's just, I love the whole tower defense thing, but you've got this giant ooze that's sort of covering the entire map. This one sort of reminds me of Creeper World 2, which I haven't played a whole lot of, but it's like a side view rather than a top-down view. You'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. Settings real quick. I do have the sound, or the music off rather, in case of copyright issues. I don't think there's gonna be copyright issues. It's a lone developer from my understanding, and I've talked to him a couple of times, but just to be safe, I just turn the music off. But it's fairly techno, I guess, in the way it sounds. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm not gonna like focus too much on like settings menus at this point. My main goal is just to show you like what the game is like. And for the record, I still don't know how everything works. Okay, I discovered the demo this morning, of all things, so I'm sure it's been around for a little bit longer than that. But anyway, so like I said, this is a side-scrolling thing. And if you're familiar with Creeper World, then you'll have a leg up because you'll know that there are something called emitters. Like this little blue thing down here is an emitter. It emits this blue goo, and it will wreck everything, and your job is to fight it back. In the other games, it was mainly turrets that you would put down. There are some other vehicles that you could construct, but for the most part, it was just put turrets down and push forward, push the creep back, push it back, push it back, push it back, capture this thing, push it back, and then slowly, slowly but surely, you're like capturing the whole map. Here, it's slightly different. It's a bit more tactical because you're digging out the map as you go, so you're kind of able to influence where things are going to go, kind of, sort of. Your main ship is this one, the Apex. And if you ever get confused while playing the demo, in the upper right-hand corner...
You have been dispatched by ODN to liberate worlds seized by the treacherous IXE. Visit worlds, select a ship from the inventory, and place it on the map. Each ship requires energy. The Apex ship serves as the central hub.
So you can watch those videos. I love it when developers do that. But there's a whole section there. And I called it IXE. I guess it's IXE. So apologies there. So the whole goal of this is to like capture or destroy these IXE cores. And to do that, like you expose them, and then your capital ship sends energy into it or whatever it is. And then when all of them are like subdued, they will create this portal and the level ends. So that's the main objective here. But there are other things that you can do in the meantime. I created my Apex here. I have the game paused. These are reactors that attach themselves to land. And this is what generates energy for you. So I'm just going to put down all of them because energy is good. Energy is how you do things. I'm going to go ahead and hit play up there in the upper right. And I kind of just warp in. On the very top left is a green bar. That's your power at that point in time. And then down here in that plus green, that's your energy production. That's how much energy you're producing. So the more cores you have and the longer they sit there, the more energy production you get. And this will, of course, fill up your power production. This other one is AC. That's anti-creeper. And I'll kind of explain that a little bit later as I get to it. But essentially, it's like a fluid that pretty much stops the creeper in its tracks. I'm going to start by constructing as many ships as possible. Each one does different things. One fires missiles, one fires a gun, one just is specialized in digging out the surrounding area. This Cryon has a freeze cannon that freezes the creeper, and has a lathe which allows you to also dig things out. You've got the maker here, which is your anti-creeper gun. And if you're assuming you've got this blue resource in the AC store, in the upper middle there, it'll shoot anti-creeper. So the way this level works, and I just beat it, so again, these are bad things down here. They will come out eventually and start attacking me. But the main threat is this thing right here. I don't know if I can kill it before this happens. I don't think so. So you can build an emitter, a nullifier rather, and the nullifier, if it's in range of an emitter, it will just destroy it. So I don't know if I can actually do that through this material or not. We'll find out. Typically when you build something, energy goes to the builder, and then the builder sends energy at it. Okay, so we've got already the blue creeper coming out. I'm really curious to see if this actually does anything, or if I have to dig this out first. Probably a mistake. Let's get him out of there. We may have to nullify later. But as you can see, like, this fluid was built up over time. This nullifier is awful. Okay, that was probably a bad call on my part. I should have, like, maybe released it over this way, because now we've got this huge tidal wave. That's, so like I said, there's some tactics in this for sure. Let's just move everything over. Oh boy, okay. I was hoping to get a quick nullifier kill just to try it out, but I don't think that was gonna work. Alright, so we kind of have to just sit here for a little bit and let this tidal wave die down, possibly rebuild some of these. I love the pixelated, I love that. I should probably move these. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we'll let this die down a little bit. And is there anything I need to rebuild? Probably that one there. So yeah, this creeper will also destroy, like, the blue creeper liquid will also destroy things like this, and then it'll flow outward. So it's kind of a race sometimes to get to things before it gets overrun. This pink stuff over here is anti-creeper. If you can get a miner or like an ore miner over to it, you're good to go. I'm gonna see if I can sneak one over there. I've got my digger. I'm gonna have him come up there, and then maybe come out this way and dig this out. And then I'll bring my ore miner. Now here's the thing, I don't know if I can get there before this thing. Yeah, it looks like the creeper is being pushed this way now. Can I get my emitter there to quickly nullify that? We'll see. Or my nullify. I keep calling mine it's an emitter, but it's actually a nullify. Oh, it just dropped. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it. No, it's just, I don't have line of sight, I guess. Let's dig this out, actually. You can click and hold and dig, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we just dug all that out. This emitter flew down there. So, oh, these things just released, and they're just gonna attack my ships. So, I may have to rebuild a couple of ships here in a moment. Huh? Okay, did better than I thought. Although we still have this huge tidal wave threat. Okay, so we can't... Okay, yeah, let's build our miner over here. Let's get these emitters up here. We're going to send those down here to take those out in a minute. I'm going to fast forward time just to sort of let this play out. There's a lot of creep here, and this will take some time. So I'm just going to put it on fast forward. Now there is this store energy thing as well, so I guess this Kirkium, I think it's called, you mine it, and it's backup energy in case you need it. Alright, let's get some of these other ships nearby. This is not within range. I'm trying to make use of all of my ships, if at all possible. Now this thing, this Angorium, I could not find an entry in the help area for that. I don't know how to get it. I can mine it out, but I don't know what it does. Like, well, when I say mine it out, I can dig around it and it'll just drop. But I bring my ore miner over to it, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know what that does. I don't know. And these credits in the upper left, I see myself getting credits, but I don't know what to do with them. They seem to be separate from these upgrade gems. Upgrade gems I recognize from the previous game, in that you collect one and then you can upgrade, like, your fire rate on the right-hand side, fire range, energy upgrade, move upgrade. So, yeah. Slowly but surely, we're thinning this out, and everything's sort of just collecting down here. Oh boy, that's bad. Let's get these ships out. At least move them up a little bit. Alright, hang in there. Alright, let's see if I can dig this out now that there's no creeper there. And let's get this miner down here. Now this emitter doesn't seem to be hostile, it just keeps spewing the anti-creeper pink stuff. Now, now the miner is sending this anti-creeper to my capital ship, and now this AC store is filling up, but it's sending it to this maker here, which is shooting the anti-creeper. That's what this little... It's kind of hard to see it, but it's like little green liquid, I guess. It's like dark green. So that anti-creeper is just... It cancels out. It's like matter and antimatter without the explosion. Kind of, sort of. So this may take a little bit, just because there's a lot of creep pent up here. There was a lot building up in that little tree, and then it kind of all released at once. So now we're just having to deal with that. But hopefully this creeper here will help out, or this anti-creeper stuff will help out with this. We do have it on fast forward, so that's going to help us as well. We need to get to this nullifier is what we need to do. I wonder if I can, like, focus my efforts over here and somehow just dig a hole right into it. But the only downside is I don't want to weaken my left side. There we go. Let's just dig right down in there. Hang in there, left side. Oh, that's concerning. That's really concerning. Get. Oh, my poor reactor. See if I can't get an anti-creeper over there. Maybe it'll push it back a little bit. There it goes. There's just so much of it. And if you hover over the blue stuff, you can actually see on the bottom right the density of it. This thing's taking too much damage. Let's get it out of there. Alright, but slowly but surely we're making a dent in this. It's kind of hard to see it, but we are making a dent. In the meantime, let's go ahead and dig out this gem here. And this gem here. It's an upgrade gem. So my capital ship will send energy over to it and capture it. And we got one, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade fire rate. That'll make our ships shoot faster, which is good. I'm going to do that a second time. So that should improve how quickly we take out this stuff. And where did that emitter go? Oh, it's down there. You got to be kidding me. Oh, it sort of just, I guess it just rolled down there. All right, well, we're going to have to go after it, I suppose. This is going to be like this. Like I said, you're slowly pushing the creep back, and sometimes it takes a while for this to happen. I'm sure there are strategies out there that will make this go a lot faster. Now that there's no creeper here, I'm going to dig through this and get to that upgrade gem. I'm going to bring my digger right there. I'm going to send one guy over here to clean this up. And there's another upgrade gem there if I can just get to it. I don't want to dig out too much here, but it looks like we are pushing this back a bit. And any ships that are not participating in combat should definitely move up a little bit just to make sure that they're shooting. Same with this anti-creeper stuff. Alright, got another upgrade gem coming. Again, I think energy is good. So I think we're going to go with fire rate again. And then we'll start upgrading our fire range with another one that we get. Now another strategy might be, if I can get down there with my digger, like dig it so it goes down, and then somehow this stays up there. I don't know how that's going to work, but if I can the problem is if I start digging, this may come up this way. It might erupt over here, and that's bad. I could dig around like this side. Like there's nothing over here, right? So I could dig down. And I don't know what this water does, to be honest with you. but let's just bring our digger over here to just mess with it. This is the part that I like. I like trying out different strategies to see what works, what doesn't, if something is viable. But if I can dig all of this out and it sort of just drop, then I can get to this upgrade gem. I really need to get in there and push. Like, we're not making any headway. And if we are, it's very, very, very small. We just need to keep pushing. And you'll note that some of these ships have 2 or 3 rings around them when I select them. Some of them have more than one weapon, so it's a good idea to get them in close so that they're using all of their weapons rather than just, like, one of them. Like, for example, it looks like we're making more headway this way. Bringing those ships in as close as I did seems to have done the trick. Alright, let's get our capital ship in there. He's got his own weapon, so... Okay, we are making headway there. Our digger is done there. Let's continue pushing down this way. And it looks like this is just dirt that just keeps... So, yeah, I love that the environment's destructible and can move like that. Alright, while the digger is working on this mess, let's get these closer. Oh, too close. If we had gotten the emitter earlier, this wouldn't have been so hard. But just this emitter here is just, it's like, it's in a really bad spot. I'm gonna dig this out. Again, I don't know how to get to this ore up here. Like, I don't even know if I can even mine it out. I tried bringing my ore miner over here and it didn't do anything. Alright, we're getting close. There it goes. Alright, so the emitter is dead. I just earned some credits. And again, like, I don't know what to do with these things, to be honest with you. I didn't see anything in the help area with regards to that. So we found one of the IXE cores, and we sort of just throw energy at it, and it sort of just nullifies itself for a bit. It doesn't do anything while it's nullified. Let's get that dug out. And now I think we're going to come at this from this side. So let's go ahead and dig out all of this. And my digger is probably like, dude, I'm over here doing nothing. I have to wonder if lava can destroy this. I'm just curious. I'm tempted to just see what happens. I'm gonna dig this out. And then I want to dig out this here. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm really curious to see if it actually destroys, like, the creeper. I can't tell. There's just so much of it. I hope this is not going to cause some kind of eruption. See what I mean about bad ideas? I should have kept that shut. Well, I'm gonna bring stuff over here and some anti-creeper just to sort of combat this, because this was probably a bad idea. I was hoping the lava would do more. Okay. Now, if a ship gets destroyed, it's no biggie. We can just rebuild it, but of course that costs precious energy and time. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get line of sight on this. Dig this out. Yeah, I can't... The lava doesn't seem to be doing anything. I can't tell, to be honest. But as long as we've got enough firepower trained on this spot, it should not be able to get up. But now we're kind of attacking it from two different sides, which is kind of good. Let's bring that down a bit. Alright, let's just dig this out. So we can actually see what we're shooting. Yeah, I'm hoping the lava, like, drains this away, but it doesn't look like it's doing that. Now, there is one emitter here. If I can just get to it, that would be ideal. But again, my goal was maybe, like, dig all of this out down here and force it to come down here. Maybe I should get my builder up back. Because if I can do that, then all of this should drain. And the emitter should be vulnerable. Like, we're kind of draining it at this point. Yeah, see, there it goes. And it looks like we're kind of stopping it over here. This anti-creeper is just kind of forming its own layer, which is good for us. Let's dig that out, give it more room. Okay. Yeah, so we're sort of just draining this fluid. I guess that's good enough for now. Let's get this in close. Let's get these in close. And I have it on fast forward too. I think I just made it a lot harder than I needed to, but so it goes. Wow, there's just so much of it. And we still, when I see this dropping, then I'll know that we're actually making a dent. Alright, can we get one of those cryo things over here? At least it has a lathe and can start digging this out. I knew I had two of them. Where's the other one? There's one. Oh, it is over here. Okay. Can we... So we can't actually dig out this rock, which is interesting. I guess all we can do at this point is just keep anti-creeping that. But that'll free these guys up to come over here and help out. Alright, we're starting to see a lot of progress here, which is good. I do have an upgrade gem. Let's go with range. I'm going to start digging this out. Just kind of let it flow. Alright, let's get some line of sight in there. And as it forms a pool down here, we can just keep shooting at it. There we go. Are we even making a dent? Alright, let's open this up a bit more. Let's let more liquid flow. This anti-creeper is awesome. That anti-creeper is actually stopping it from even slowing down here, which is pretty amazing. Alright, there it goes. It's starting to lose its density. The fact that this is now going down. It's just, I love physics games like this. It's just really cool to see. Now this water, this is another thing. I don't know how this interacts with water. It's so weird. I'll notice some, like, I don't know if it's visual glitches or what, but I'll notice like water going up and down, and I'm not sure, ooze. I'm not sure like what it's doing, to be honest with you. But okay, now that that's going down, I'm gonna create a hole here, and we'll come at it from the top. At some point, it'll run. At some point, we'll destroy all that creep, but it's just for right now. Okay, I don't even think we need that over there anymore. It's not overflowing. We can dig all this out. Gonna start throwing some anti-creep on top of it. Let's get in. Do something like this. Hopefully it's not too close. Oh! Yeah, so we have to keep it's the mothership or whatever, the Apex has to continuously throw energy at this in order to keep it nullified. Your planning and execution are second. So we gathered, I guess, some kind of object. All right, let's bring the nullifier down to take care of that thing. This is on standby. Okay, all the emitters are destroyed. Now, cleanup shouldn't be too bad. We have to get to this now and nullify that. Alright, let's release the Kraken over here. We'll get set up. Oh boy, that's a lot of creep. Okay, maybe get him back. Look at that tidal wave. All right, this is bad. Retreat, retreat. I'm hoping. Look at this pool of anti-creep. I'm really hoping it does its job. All right. Oh my gosh, look at that. It actually had so much in there, it flooded the top. Alright, well now we just gotta outlast this. Alright, looks like that initial wave is over. Whew. That's scary when you release the Kraken and this huge wave just comes out of nowhere. Alright, now we have to nullify this thing. My mothership is going to be sending energy stuff at it. And once it does, like I said, we've got all three on this map sort of neutralized. And again, I don't know what to do with this stuff over here. I'll bring my miner over there, but I don't think it really does anything. Exit. Before I exit, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm bringing my ore miner over here to the left. And I'm getting more credits. I'm going to assume... Yeah, see, this ore miner not doing anything with this Angorium over here. I can't seem to mine it out with anything I've got, so I'm not exactly sure what to do. But... So I'm assuming that maybe credits might be for like an in-between. This demo has 3 missions... And yeah, it looks really cool. Now this rank, I wonder if the credits has something to do with XP and rank. I don't know, but I'll be looking forward to seeing more of this game simply because, like I said, I'm a huge Creeper World fan, and this isn't the norm. I'm used to Creeper World 3 and 4. 4 was like a 3D version of 3. So like I was expecting something more along the same lines, but this one again felt more side scrolly. So yeah, I can't wait to try more of it. So Creeper World IXE, IX, pretty sure it's X. There's a demo, so if it's still available, try it. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.